Santo Domingo feels unmistakably Spanish. Founded in 1496 by Christopher Columbus's older brother Bartholomew, the city was the first seat of Spanish colonial rule in all of the Americas. Dominicans are especially proud of that Spanish heritage. In Columbus Square, opposite the first cathedral in the Americas, sits a monument to the man who first colonized this island. Christopher Columbus certainly has pride of place here in the heart of Santo Domingo. And it says something about the country's sense of itself. Spanish, Catholic, and if not exactly white, then most certainly not black either. I'm curious why there are no statues of famous black heroes here, even though 90% of the Dominicans are Afro-descendants. How do Dominicans see their African heritage, their blackness? Juan Rodriguez, an anthropologist, works for the Ministry of Culture as its Director of Cultural Diversity. How would people describe you, given your beautiful mahogany color?
Well, here I am as Indio.
Indio.
I'm supposed to be Indio here.
Help me to understand, as an American, I never heard of this phrase, Indio. Where does it come from?
Well, by the 19th century, we didn't have any native indigenous people.
No.
Like in South America, so it didn't apply to us. But it was a way to use the word Indio to actually negate our African ancestry, and then became something else, because when you look at Dominicans, we cannot say, honestly, that we are Anglo-Saxon. If you look around, I mean, look at me. I am black.
You are black. Did you feel this way, Juan, when you were growing up, or did you have to learn that you were black?
Actually, and I am sad to say, I had to learn to be black.
How did you learn?
Well, I went to New York as most Dominican, and all of a sudden I felt that my roots were in Africa, not in Spain like here. Even today, here everybody says the motherland here is Spain.
So who's black in Dominican society? In America, all these people would be black. But here, who's black?
Well,
Negro. Who's the Negro?
I think nobody's Negro here. If we are told you are black, oh no, I'm not black. I am something else. Dominicans are in complete denial of who they are. Look at this. For Dominicans, this represents African heritage, sambos. This is nothing but sambos. So that explains why people, the way they portray Africans, why a kid would not say, I am African, because that's what they give you, that's what they show you. That's possible. However, they give this space. What kind of mother? In the United States, most Dominicans would be considered black. But here many call themselves Indio, a term unique in the Caribbean, covering many gradations of brown. And when they think of the motherland, it's Spain that comes to mind, not Africa. And these attitudes have their roots in the earliest days of the colony.